Episode 36, Real Estate Tailgate.
We're back, Real Estate Tailgate, the Real Estate Tailgate. It is Thursday, September 18th. We're going to call it Victory Thursday, since we don't tape on Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
David Underwood, how's it going?
It's going very well, man. It's going well. How about for you?
Very good, very good. I love this weather, too.
In the studio, as always, we have our trusted producer.
Who's the man behind the glass with the Michigan hat on?
Yeah, Dr. Walter Hooper, man. How you doing today?
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Happy Victory Day.
Yeah.
But we're going to shake things up, and we're going to talk real estate first.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to mix it up, because something happened yesterday.
Yeah, you said today's Thursday, so
Today's
yesterday
Thursday,
was
so
Wednesday.
Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday afternoon, to be exact.
It happened to be the Wednesday when we got a Fed cut. I forgot to bring my my party blowers and my kazoo and everything. Hooray, hooray! The Fed cut.
Quarter point, right?
A whole quarter point, yes.
First one of the year.
First one of the year, and I think it's been 9 or 10 months since they last made a cut.
Yes.
And before the year, if you remember correctly, wow, we were expecting probably 6-7 cuts.
So now that I heard also they're going to do two, they're saying two more before the end of the year, but that's possibly right. That's not.
Yeah, and
do you think it's pretty much a given, or do you think that's possibly?
It's possible. I've probably mentioned this in the past. That whenever there's going to be a Fed cut scheduled, or the potential for a Fed cut, a strong potential, I get real busy on the phones right before and right after, especially if there is a cut. So, yeah, I was slammed on the phone yesterday. People just have questions.
Yeah.
They want to talk. They're talking or whatever. They're hearing stuff on the news.
I mean, it just happened yesterday afternoon, so yeah, I can see.
But I actually,
excited.
I had to chuckle to myself because we've talked about this plenty of times before, that what the Fed does not directly affect mortgage rates.
Not directly.
Okay? It plays a part, and we've had a history recently, in recent years, where the Fed has maybe affected the trend a little bit more, but for some reason, it seems like every time we have a Fed cut, right after the cut, mortgage rates go up. And what happened yesterday, Mike? Why don't you read this screenshot of this headline?
Mortgage rates higher, not lower, after Fed rate cut.
That came out yesterday afternoon at this particular Rate Watch source that I use. They sent this out at 3:53 p.m. So it was right after the cut. So in other words, yep, rates ticked up right after the Fed.
But how much did they go up?
Well, a
little blip on the graph.
Yeah, but the thing is, as a 0.25% cut really is a blip on the radar too.
Right.
If you think about it, because we haven't had one all year. Right?
Right.
So,
but not to confuse people, though, overall, it's a good thing, though, right?
It is a good thing overall, okay? But what I'm trying to do, and I'm not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, it's not a huge thing for a rate cut to happen when it comes to mortgage rates. It is a good thing overall, because when the Fed cuts rates, it does help with other things. Your car
the
loans.
Overall economy.
Yeah, right? The overall. Well, I don't want to sit here. I don't want to say it helps.
Yeah.
Okay. But
boosts? No, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember, everything kind of works. The reason they do Fed cuts is because they're trying to, I don't even know if I'm going to use the word control, because you really aren't controlling a whole lot, but they're trying to keep in line the economy.
Right.
That's the easiest way to put it. That's a bad description.
Manipulate be the word?
I don't even know if manipulate.
That might be too extreme, but kind of, right? They're trying to guide it in the direction they want, right?
Well, yeah, kind of, but you have to understand that the reason they don't do cuts all the time is because it's based off of true data, supposedly, quote unquote, true data. Okay, the jobs data, inflation, all these things they're looking at every week, and whenever these reports come out, we have reports all through the month, and they just kind of repeat themselves every month. So
it's funny that interest rates went up, because I remember last year that happened. The exact same thing happened.
Yeah, now
they actually went up. No, they're gonna. It's not.
Yeah, they'll tick back down.
They're going to come back down.
Yeah, they'll tick back down, but it's just funny that it happens.
Because I remember someone actually last year,
day.
like, oh, we had a rate cut. It's mortgage rates down. I was like, actually, they went up today.
Yeah.
I remember that from talking to someone last year.
So, yeah. So, it is big news because we got our first cut of the year, like you said.
Yeah. So it is big news.
And it's big news because what we're hoping now is there's going to be a trend now to be a Debbie Downer. Okay? What I heard was that we might get 2 more cuts in the next 2 to 3 months.
That's what I heard.
But now the extended forecast is we might be lucky to get 1 cut next year in 2026 all year. But that's because, once again, this is just based off of comments from the federal board. It's just comments that are coming out mainly from Powell, that they're basically saying, look, we don't see enough data, and this is my interpretation, okay? So, don't call me or email me or whatever and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just kind of my interpretation. Powell's basically saying, hey, we're seeing some data. We're making this cut right now. If we keep seeing data that, allows for us to cut, we'll cut. But we're going to be very careful about what we do. So there's there's a chance that they may not cut if things level off. Okay, you have to understand what they're trying to do. Like we said earlier, is kind of control. If things are heading one way or the other way extremely, then they step in. But if things kind of level off, they would rather see things kind of fix themselves in a natural way.
This all makes sense to me, believe it or not.
So that's kind of
it's clear as mud.
But that's what they're basically. I mean, and once again, you could dig into the comments. You can find them online or whatever. You can Google them just like you can Google me. But the point is that what they say, which in a way is kind of hilarious, really don't mean jack, because they say something every month, and what he said basically is what their job is. He just basically explained his job description. We're here to kind of do something if we need to do something, and if we don't need to do nothing, we're not going to do nothing. Does that make sense? That's kind of what he said. So, I'll leave it at that. That.
Good thing, though. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's
Overall.
good. Overall, it's good. Okay.
No rates are not at 5%.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
What else is going on, man? The markets, man. I've seen an uptick. It's been crazy. Lot going on in real estate. There's a little more inventory, but I've seen a lot of activity. Go back a couple months, the show we had, we talked about someone that I sent to you, a referral that needed some work, some help getting their stuff straight, getting them approved. You worked with this person for a couple months, and that was quick. And lo and behold, they're ready to purchase now. You have them approved.
Yeah. Well, not only do we have them approved, what happened this past weekend?
We sold them a house.
Yeah. That person went under contract, didn't
Crazy,
they?
yes.
Yeah. So
I felt like that was fast. I'm not sure the day I met.
It was fast, man.
Was it July?
I don't play, dude. What are you talking about?
July, August, September. It was July. It was July.
Yeah, it was right around the holiday time, right? 4th of July or something like that, I think.
Actually, you're exactly right, because I set it up after the holiday weekend to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
But that was crazy. You got her ready.
We got her ready.
You got her ready. You got her pre-approved. Just had to do a little.
Had to do a little fixing.
A little fixing, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Super happy.
Yeah.
Super happy buyer. We're under contract already. I'm really excited about it because it's a great home.
Yeah. It's a neat house.
It is. Yeah, it's something I feel like it might be her dream house. So I'm really happy about it. So kudos to you. Good job.
Yeah, kudos to you, man. Congratulations.
This is what we do, folks.
Yeah, this is what we do.
So this all started with, someone called and asked me for some assistance. Never bought a house before, was looking for guidance in the right way, and here we are.
Yeah.
So, cool. Good story.
Yeah, so, so like you said, man, I mean, you've been on fire recently, so from what I see.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone... To me, real estate's always feast or famine. Things come in spurts, good and bad. It just seems like it.
Yeah.
And so I'm enjoying this riding the wave here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been on fire. I agree. Thank you.
Yeah. No,
and I appreciate everything you've done because you've been involved in several of those deals.
Yeah, no problem, man. And I appreciate and enjoy working with you, man. So, love it.
So what else happened? What happened last Sunday?
Last Sunday.
What happens on Sundays usually around this time of year?
So all the naysayers, everyone that the sky is falling, the Lions get beat up by the Packers. We don't have our coordinators. We don't have an offensive line. And what did I say?
Yeah.
I said the Lions are going to blow out Chicago.
You did, man. You did say
I did.
that.
Ask these guys. I'm not just making this up. I said this all week.
Yeah, you did. And I didn't believe you.
Including the morning of.
I strongly felt we'd win, and I thought it'd be a good win.
Everyone I talked to is like, they're going to win, but it's going to be a tight game, and I'm a little nervous.
I was one of those people.
Everyone's nervous, and I'm not going to. I said, I feel like they're going to blow them out today. I said, there's. My thought was there's no way Dan Campbell is going to let Ben Johnson come in there and take over the show. There's no way he's going to have them so. I just knew he's going to game plan them. And it's not just that. Let's be honest, the Lions are a better team.
Yeah.
Look at the roster. They're a better team. Nothing against Chicago. I hate Chicago, but they're a better team. I mean, you could look at that. The Bears are not in the same tier as the Lions are at the present time.
Oh yeah.
Right?
No.
I mean,
no.
Yeah. Well, you saw that on the field for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no doubt about that. I mean, personally, and once again, I'm definitely not a Bears fan. But I'm just gonna talk about them for a quick second because I got to give them some kudos because I think they got some good talent. I don't think they're gonna be real successful. We don't have time. This is not the Chicago Bears show. So,
I know. I think we already mentioned them too many times for my liking.
Well, I just want to mention, because the only reason I'm bringing it up is because of Caleb, right? I mean, Caleb is a hot prospect, but you started hearing some things, and once again, I don't tune into that, but I've heard some things off and on that maybe him and Ben Johnson have butted heads off and on. I don't know how deep that is, how true it is. But I do know that he's got a history as a quarterback of kind of trying to run his own show. I guess I'll put it that way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, very talented dude. He's got a hell of an arm. And like I said, he's got a hell of an arm and he can be pretty accurate at times. But it's not a quarterback league as far as quarterbacks. Just because you have a good quarterback doesn't mean you're going to win.
Right.
It's a team, right?
Yeah.
Your team, you got to have balance.
Right.
So that's the only reason I'm bringing that up is because as far as balance goes, I think they got some weapons on offense. But overall, their team, I don't think they're going to do well at all. Okay?
Now, you want to talk about a good quarterback. My man, Jared Goff. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Jared who?
23 for 28, 5 touchdowns, 334 yards, and 156 rating.
You can't be talking about Jared Goff because Jared Goff ain't crap without Ben Johnson, right?
Right. No, he's not. Jared Goff can't throw it downfield. Jared Goff didn't crap without Ben Johnson. I've heard it all. And he just went out there and balled, man. Excuse my language. He showed it. He showed it. He just showed it, man. And my man Amon-Ra St. Brown, what a game he is too.
Yeah. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I think that was his first 3-touchdown game. I heard, right?
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, but he did what he does, man. I love that dude.
I was so glad that we blew him out.
His plays, I can just watch reruns of just his plays, man. He's the dude, man.
Yeah.
St. Brown
really
is the dude.
And I got to admit, I'm a big fan of his podcast, too. The St. Brown
great.
Brothers
Yeah,
podcast
it's
is
great.
Yeah, I've listened to it a few times.
I love it.
Let me, since you talked about his podcast, did you watch the Receiver show that was on Netflix?
Is this on Netflix? I know I haven't even watched the quarterback show. I'm so behind on all that stuff.
Both of them. You gotta watch it, man.
Yeah.
You
gotta find it. Everyone's telling me you gotta watch this. You gotta watch. I just don't have the time.
I kept forgetting about it myself, but like a little before the season started, I made it a point. Well, during the summer, I watched the quarterbacks because they actually have 2 seasons now. They did the season of quarterbacks, and then they did the receivers, and then they did the second season, right, of quarterbacks. Yeah, because I think Jared Goff's in there.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that one.
But yeah, the receivers. I mean, you guys are football fans, man. When you watch it,
I heard it's really good.
It's really good, and it's hilarious, and it just really gives you a better sense of these guys as like real dudes and human beings and whatnot. So I'm just gonna. That's my promotion.
So,
I'm waiting for my check from Netflix. But anyway,
anyways, I was at Ford Field. The crowd was great. It was pretty damn loud in there. The tailgate was great. The game was great. The crowd was great. I had a good time, and I was happy. Looking forward to the Baltimore game Monday night.
Yeah.
We sent Ben Johnson home. So
yeah,
I just love all the memes.
Yeah, there's some of it. It was getting a little crazy, but whatever. I was fine with everything. I don't know.
Well,
I wasn't chanting, but I heard it.
I think that was perfect that we played them early in the year. So we didn't have to listen to all the Ben Johnson chatter, for 5-6 weeks, whatever, before we played him for the first time. So, because they're division rival, we always played twice. So
and being devil's advocate, he's taken over a team. I don't know if they want to call it a rebuild or what, and the same with Aaron Glenn. He's taken over the Jets, who are a mess, right?
Yeah.
It's going to take time. Anyone had thought just because they were successful here that they were going to go in and just flip a switch and all of a sudden be playoff contenders like that? It's just not going to happen, right? Not that quick.
Yeah.
So it's going to take time for both those guys because Aaron Glenn, the Jets lost also.
Yeah. They're what, 0-2?
Yeah.
So, I didn't see the second game. I think I did see the highlights.
The Jets?
The first game. Yeah, the Jets.
Yeah, I didn't watch it neither.
But I watched a good portion of the first game.
The first game, I watched the whole game.
Yeah, and they actually had some grit.
And the quote of the week, to quote someone who's also 0-2, to win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. Mike McDaniel, Miami Dolphins. This is the quote. To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game. I think my man's losing it,
wow. Real smart, right?
The other one he said
as soon as we're done, I'm going to order that poster.
The other one he said, quote
motivational.
This is quote, we're to win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly, and that is how you lose the game. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Oh, those poor Dolphins.
Yeah. Well,
I think they're not looking good. The Dolphins aren't looking good. The Bears,
nope.
I don't think are looking good.
Nope. What about the Giants?
The Giants are looking horrible. And you know what? I watched that Raiders game the other night. I think the Raiders look horrible too.
Yeah. You know what? The Giants didn't look good, but
Danny Dimes is lighting it up. At Indy?
At Indy, yeah.
Is that where you're going?
Well, no. I was actually going to talk about the old school quarterback.
For the Giants?
Yeah.
Eli?
No. Who's the quarterback of the Giants right now?
Oh, right now. What's his name?
I don't even know who the quarterback for Giants is. I don't pay attention to them.
I don't know.
Who is it?
I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know. I'm drawing.
Oh, come on.
You like built this tension.
I know. What the hell is this?
Or not. But one team
Russell Wilson.
Yes, Russell Wilson.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Russell
right. I
Wilson.
did hear he was there. I did hear Russell.
He had a hot streak this past week.
I totally forgot he was there. I did hear Russell Wilson was there.
Yeah. Russell Wilson looked like he went. He jumped into the old DeLorean and went back to the future.
wow.
There during that game, man, he was hot, man. He was throwing some bombs and
Like back in his old Seattle days.
touchdowns. Yeah, yeah. You must not have seen the highlights
Legion
of that
of Boom.
game. But anyway, yeah. So
I try not to.
yeah. Once again, I'm not saying that they're going to do a whole lot, but it was just kind of funny to see that because
Yeah.
a lot of people were waiting.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
they're waiting to see.
That's
Is
right.
he-
I saw the highlights of that game. The Cowboy. Yeah, they were actually. Because they kept flashing the score during the Lions game. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, the Giants are beating the Cowboys.
Well, that game went back. Yeah, that was a.
I
a
totally
good game.
forgot
I
Russell
didn't see-
Wilson's their quarterback. I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
but see, that's what I mean. He's been under the radar because he really hasn't been relevant in recent years. I mean, I'm not trying to be.
Not really.
I'm not trying to knock him.
Them's facts.
I mean, the dude
Them's
is.
facts.
It's
They still
facts,
lost.
and the dude's an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 32, right? Starting quarterback. So you got to give him some props
Right.
I don't know.
for,
I feel
for being a
I
veteran.
feel like he's done.
Well, that's just
Aaron
it. Some-
Rodgers is done. Those guys are all
But
done.
see, I think that's what people are. That's why people are kind of, when they hear something like I heard something, my ears perked up, and it turns out that was a heck of a game. I mean, that's a rival anyway, right?
Right.
Giants and Cowboys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always been that way. But that game, I think that game went into overtime. It either went into overtime or just about. I think it was won by a
It was
field
won by
goal.
a field goal by that badass soccer player.
Yep.
They got the best kicker.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, yeah, there's been some good football. I mean,
Yeah.
both NFL and college. We're still early in both seasons.
Very early.
So we'll see how things play out.
Your JJ McCarthy's out for 4 weeks. 2
Yeah, I
weeks?
heard about that.
2 to 4 weeks.
Heard about that.
Yeah.
Guy can't
I-
catch a break.
Well, should I go there?
Go there.
Yes.
That's why we're here. This is the real estate tailgate.
Is it really? Okay. You said I should
Emphasis
go
on
there.
real.
Now this isn't coming from me. I just had to laugh to myself because someone on a particular sports radio station that we love to listen to made a comment and just made me laugh out loud. The comment that he made, and I'm not going to say which one made it. You could probably look it up. He made a comment that during that game this past weekend, that JJ hurt himself,
Yes.
but it wasn't that bad of a deal. We're hearing it's a high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
Okay, so they basically called it a fake injury. They said that because his performance really wasn't that hot.
No. Who said that?
No, but it wasn't.
Oh no! I know. I agree with his performance wasn't good, but
Yeah, but they
not a- I
didn't
don't think
dwell
it's a-
on it.
I
They
don't
just
think it's
made
a
a
fake
real
injury.
they made a quick comment saying, "Well, he made a fake injury and has to take 3 to 4
2 to 4 weeks.
3
he's
to
out.
4 weeks out or
Not
whatever."
injury. Joe B's out.
Oh yeah,
What?
Burrow.
JJ's out. Joe B's out.
Yep. Well, Joe B. Yeah, that's sad.
Who else?
I like Joe B.
Khalil Mack, he's out. He's on IR. Elbow injury. JJ McCarthy. Yeah, man, a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and JJ, once again, I'm not really knocking JJ.
That was a crappy game. My God, that field goal game.
Yeah. I made that comment too, right?
Yeah.
It was a battle
Yeah.
of the field goal kickers.
Yeah, yeah, it was-
But see, JJ.
I watched that whole thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, to me,
That was Monday Night Football.
JJ's. So a lot of people watch that game.
Yeah.
But that's why that.
No, that
why
was
that
Sunday.
comment
That was Sunday Night Football.
was. It was Sunday
Sunday
night.
Night Football.
Yep. But that's why that comment was made because it was a primetime game. A lot of
Monday
eyes.
Night Football wasn't much better. Chargers,
Yeah, that's-
Chargers and the Raiders.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a field goal fest too.
But JJ, I mean, my opinion of JJ goes back, and once again, this is not really a knock on him. I just didn't. I would be surprised if he is a real successful NFL quarterback. That's just my opinion. I think he was a little bit overrated. I think he's good. Obviously, he's good. He's an NFL quarterback. I mean,
it's tough making that transition to college. People got to remember, we get all wrapped up in the NFL. The NFL is the elite, the best of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been many guys, all different positions, including quarterback, that were studs, stars in college. Some was even called the greatest college quarterback of all time that did not make it in the NFL.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a big transition.
Well, the thing about JJ, though, is he did. This is really like his rookie year, right?
Yeah,
because he couldn't play last year.
Yeah, he didn't play last year.
So, once again, I didn't expect a whole lot of things, but for some reason I was hearing that he's gonna start and he's gonna, the Vikings are improved or whatever. But after seeing that Sunday night game,
so it's the Lions and the Packers.
Yeah, in the division. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too.
So.
Yeah, about those Packers.
Yeah. Hey,
it's early, man. I mean, kudos to them. They're out to 2-0, but I mean, are they gonna be able to sustain this pace? I don't know.
Well, kudos to them too.
There's games that
I mean, in my opinion, I think they're a good team.
I think so too. I think they're a good team.
But they are a good team.
I hate the Packers. They're good. They are a good team. But is this real? Is it going to keep up? It's only been 2 games. They do have a more favorable schedule than us, for sure.
Everyone does.
So, yeah.
Jeez, come on.
I know. Everyone does.
Just about. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. I mean, you already mentioned.
What will the talk if the Lions go into Baltimore and pull off a W? What will the talk be then? That'll be.
Yeah,
right between the Lions and Green Bay.
Yeah,
what will that say?
Well, let's talk about that for a little bit because we mentioned it. I think we mentioned that we're playing Monday night, right, in Baltimore.
Monday night in Baltimore, yep.
But on my schedule, I have that as an L. Okay, I think we're going to compete, but I have it as an L, and I still have it as an L only because Baltimore is looking pretty good so far.
They look
year.
Damn good to me. Yeah.
So I'm expecting a battle. That's what I'm expecting, okay? But I'm expecting the L. Now, like you said, if we come out with a W...
That could be...
That
would... could...
Yeah, that, I think... And don't get me wrong, we obviously have a chance. I mean, that's why they play the games, right?
Exactly.
So, but no, I'm really looking forward to that game. I think a lot of people are looking forward to that game now, especially after our performance this past week.
Yeah, after spanking... Ben Johnson and his Bears.
Yeah.
Then we get after that because we're looking at the schedule right now for those that are not watching or they can't see our screen, but we're looking at the roster, or I'm sorry, the schedule right now currently for the Lions. So after the Ravens,
that schedule's actually not looking horrible.
Yeah, because after that we take a trip to Ohioville and we go.
No, the Browns are coming here.
Yes, Browns come here to us. Then we go down to Ohio to visit the Bengals, and then we get to go to KC, which...
like right there, those 3 teams are all right now, to me, I would pencil those in as wins.
Yeah, because
the Browns are the Browns. Bengals just lost Joe Burrow.
Yep.
The Chiefs...
What dynasty? I'm sorry, what dynasty?
I don't know what's going on. The
dynasty?
Chiefs, I think the Chiefs are done.
What dynasty? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Tampa looks tough. Baker Mayfield looks great. The Vikings... They didn't look so good. That's a win. The Commanders, I just heard he's out.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels
is out.
Yeah. He's out for a little bit.
The Eagles, that's a tough game.
That's going to be a
the
tough
Giants,
one.
that's not. So all of a sudden, our schedule does not look as tough as everyone's saying.
Well,
the Steelers are down there. They're not that good.
For the next few
Cowboys,
weeks after Baltimore.
Now, that being said, they're all NFL teams, and you can lose to anyone. The Giants could, and Baltimore could lose to the New York Giants.
Correct.
And it happens every year. Someone loses to a game that they shouldn't lose.
Yeah, and it happens every year. And it happens every year
because they're all NFL
that people
teams.
get injured because if you just went down the list.
Yeah. So if we could stay healthy,
and there's some injuries. Why? Like I said, like Burrow.
I'm still.
If you don't have to face Burrow, that's a huge plus.
Yeah, even if he did, I feel like he hasn't been the same Joe Burrow as he was 3 years ago.
To me,
since that Super Bowl appearance, he's not been the same Joe Burrow.
To me, in my opinion, Burrow. Well, I think Burrow's still a stud. I think it's the
he
team.
needs to change his scenery.
I might be
I
a
think
little
it's a
salty
team,
because
yes.
I've had him in fantasy and he did not do good for me.
Yeah. But see, you got to
You
remember,
lost me money.
but with quarterbacks, you know what? It has a lot to do. It has to do with their O line. Has to do with them scoring, right?
Well, it's like that question I posed. Either like earlier this year or last year. Like, does Joe Burrow need to change his scenery?
So-
I think he does.
That
Yeah,
what you just said, Professor. Yeah, so team sport, you need the O line, you need that, and even some of the Jared Goff haters I heard after his remarkable performances last weekend. Oh well, yeah, but look at all the weapons he has and all this. You know, if you give so and so this. Wait a minute! Didn't you guys just all tell me that the offensive line sucks and we lost all our players and we don't have a coordinator? And now you're still not giving them credit? Come on, man!
Yeah.
Come on, man!
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to give credit where credit's due. When you go out and ball like that, you got to give credit like that.
Yeah.
To 'em.
Yeah, but you just mentioned two stud quarterbacks. In my opinion, I think Burrow's a stud, and I think Baker Mayfield, man.
Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback.
He's a stud, man. He just doesn't like to lose. Even if they lose, he's going to do everything he can, man. I mean, you know, I
like the
think-
comeback he's making after
Yeah,
starting his career with the Browns.
I think Baker, if he could, he would throw the ball to himself. If that's what it took to win.
Yeah.
That's how. I mean, he's definitely not fast enough, but he can move.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying his attitude. I just love that guy's attitude, and the dude's talented, man.
Right.
He just.
So yeah, we got
hustles.
Tampa on the schedule, the Rams. Those are all tough teams, but all of a sudden Pittsburgh's not looking so tough. I'm still at 12-5. I'm sticking with my prediction, 12-5.
Because I made it. I'm sticking to my 13-4.
Well, we have to stick to it. We already
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to, but I mean, our initial thing between us,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on record.
yeah,
It's on
that's what I'm saying.
record.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, we had our
it's on-
first loss again on the first game. So
Yeah.
We're all looking good so far.
Yeah, it's early in the season, man. A lot of football left to be played. So
Go ahead.
let's switch over
Go
to.
ahead.
Well, we already touched on college football, man. I mean, if Doc Hooper wants to brag a little bit about Michigan, and you know what, we might as well talk about Michigan. You know why?
they,
You know why?
Bryce Underwood,
They
baby.
beat
Wait,
up a MAC
Bryce
team.
who?
Bryce Underwood.
They beat up a MAC team.
Man, Bryce Underwood.
Right.
Does
That-
Michigan have anyone on their schedule?
dude, not
Do you
only
have
is that-
any ranked teams you're playing?
Yeah. Hey, this week. Well, they're not ranked. Nebraska's not ranked, but I'll
not
tell you
ranked.
what. I want to bring that up because you know who their quarterback is, right?
I do not.
Nebraska's quarterback is last name Raiola. Does that ring a bell?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
That's
is that
Dylan.
his, is that his son?
Yep.
Is it?
Do you remember Dominic Raiola?
Yeah, for sure. Is
Yep.
that his son?
That's his son.
No.
Yep.
He's not old enough to have a son in college. That old, is he?
Yeah, I think it's his
Wow.
son.
Huh.
I kept hearing Raiola.
He is
yeah.
the starting quarterback now, and he's been doing pretty well.
Dylan Raiola.
And the team has been doing pretty well. And Nebraska they have a good program,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They've always had a good program. But that's why I think when we were texting, I told you, Doc, this week you guys have a worthy opponent.
Yes.
So
And we're going to be away, too.
I'm looking for. Yep, I think you guys are going into corn country.
We are. And then, does your red team play? That's
Doesn't matter who we play.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just put a W up there.
Let's put a W up there. Yeah. Okay.
Man,
The standing.
you're
Yeah,
making
that is his
you're
son.
making me want to take a sip of
You know,
my liquid
I
death.
heard his name all week on the radio. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, it's got probably a good chance it's got to be related to Dominic Raiola. But
Yeah, did you look
yeah,
it
it's
up?
his son. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the son. That's what it's the son already.
Oh, good. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's why I'm interested.
I was a big Dominic Raiola fan, to be honest with you.
So you got Dylan Raiola against Bryce Underwood,
Yep.
and so I'm looking forward to that because Underwood not only has he been balling, and he has been balling. This last game, his stats. Matter of fact, I'm going to give Underwood Bryce Underwood some props because he was named
Underwood.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Bryce Underwood was named Big Ten Freshman of the Week.
David, you're not related to him.
Props. I don't know. I don't know.
Where's that 23 and me?
Actually, I don't know because it's.
Let's do it in studio. Let's do the test.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that people say that because Underwood in some parts is a more popular name, and just in the last, I'm an old fart, but in the last 15 to 20 years, I've learned of more Underwoods that I'm related to in Ohio, which is where I'm from, in other parts of Ohio that we didn't know where we actually had distant cousins. Mm-hmm. Also found out that a distant cousin of mine actually is Blair Underwood, the actor.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
No way.
Yep. So we got a bunch of Underwoods that we're related to out there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying you never know. I just haven't done the homework. I do have some cousins out in California that do all the family tree crap and everything. So
wow, really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, distant cousins. Yep, because we actually got invited to some family reunion out there, and that's how we found out years ago. This was probably right before my dad passed away. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway, Bryce Underwood. Kudos to him. He balled. He balled out this past week.
Yes, he did.
Yep. So
yes, he did. He's looking real good.
But my Buckeyes, they we were able to defeat Ohio, which is the reigning MAC champion. So we took care of our business this week.
And then looks like we're looking at the schedule right now. It says to be determined September 27th, you will be facing Washington.
Yep.
So
a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that will be a interesting one to watch. And then I don't know about those Irish, Mitchell. What's going on with that?
What's going on? We went from a national championship appearance to 0-2. That's what's going on.
And you guys got a tough opponent this coming week, don't you?
But we did play two ranked teams to stop. We didn't play.
Yeah.
We didn't play JV high school or whoever you guys are playing.
You guys are starting off with a tough schedule. I will.
Yeah, no excuses, man. They should have won, man. I don't know that game. Yeah, it's a tough schedule, but that's what I like about the program. But they lost. They were both tight games. They lost. They didn't execute. They lost.
You know what though? I will.
No, I'm not a fan of the Wildcat. You were asking me earlier. I know Marcus Freeman ran the Wildcat 7 times.
Oh, was it that many times?
I think it was 7.
Yeah, see, I didn't realize it was even that many times. I just remember like 3 or 4 times, and then
because we got a hell of a running back. But CJ Carr though, man, he's young. I think they're going to be a hell of a team.
They are a hell of a team.
They still are.
They've had a rough start.
No,
man.
the way everything's set up. Well, they didn't get. I mean, they lost by 1 this week. I forgot what the score was the first week, but if we win out in the way the new system is, I mean, there's a chance they could still make it in the playoffs. And once you get in the playoffs, you never know. So
yeah, and you know what? Looking at the brighter side of things, you guys might be 0-2 right now, but you guys are still first place in your conference.
We're not in a conference.
Well, that's why
you
you're
want to do a show.
That's why you're first.
We can do a whole show. We can do a whole show on that. I'll educate you guys on some things.
Okay. No. You know what?
I'm serious. I bet you don't know, but we won't get into it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's mark that up, man. Yeah. No, because I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn.
Yeah,
I mean, I know a little bit.
I'm down for some edumacation.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. And we're going to talk about it more later, but for them to be solo, not in a conference, man, do they have some support in this country?
Yeah.
Man, do they have some support.
Well,
I'm talking about support not just because of alumni and everything else. I'm talking about TV, everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they do what they do, I guess.
Well, we pulled up their schedule, and it looks like they're going to be at Purdue next. or Purdue.
Is it Purdue this week?
Yep.
Yeah,
And
and-
then, and then they're going to Arkansas. And then Boise State comes to them. Then NC State. Then USC. Then they go to Boston College. And then Navy comes to them. And then they go to Pitt. Then Syracuse goes to them. And then
Close out at Stanford.
close out at Stanford. So yeah, that's actually that's an interesting schedule to say the least.
Tough games, man. Miami and Texas A&M both were tough games. Tough losses for me. But,
A&M by 1. Oh God!
I mean, Miami was only 27-24. We just got off to a slow start, to be honest with you, the first half.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
no excuses. Like, it happened. I mean, they were the better team. So,
Well, I think you should be okay against Purdue. I think you should be okay.
we'll see what happens. But
But as Professor said, that's why we play
that's
the
why
game.
we play the games.
yeah.
All right.
So let's move over to the Tigers real quick, because we're at a point now, fellas, where we have I think after yesterday's loss, we have like 10 games left.
All right.
10 games left in the regular season. We're still up.
Yep.
Maybe 3.5 games. I mean, it's getting kind of uncomfortable.
A little.
A little.
I think it's still 4. I think it's 4.5.
It might be 4.5.
Today.
But I think we end the series today.
Yeah, losing those 2 to Cleveland so far.
The Guardians. But we got Scoobs on the mound tonight, so hopefully.
Yeah, but if you don't get no run support,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I just want to bring it up because, it's. You got to remember. I think.
I heard today. I know everyone's panicking about the Tigers. The odds are 98% chance that they make the playoffs.
Yep.
And people are like, "Well, I don't just want to make the playoffs. I want to win the division." The Tigers have a 95% chance of winning the division. So they're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think they're
That's what
going
I'm
to be
saying.
okay.
Everyone's panicking, like expecting this free fall or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not panicking. I'm pretty
Not
confident
you. I just
that
mean
they'll
a
make.
lot. I know a lot
Yeah,
of
the
people. are.
general public.
Yeah,
I'm pretty confident they'll make the playoffs. I just don't know.
98% chance. That's pretty. I would say that's pretty.
But
Yeah.
I think a lot of us forget because
And 95 for the division. So
I totally forgot, and it was brought up on a particular sports radio station that we like to listen to. That when we had Leland as a coach and we won the World Series,
yeah,
we were in a similar situation. I think we were kind of barely made it into the playoffs.
yeah, they cooled down at the end of the season, but I don't.
And we ended
I don't
up.
think it's a great analogy. It was a totally different team, different baseball.
Well, no, I'm just talking about the fact that there was a lot of
And they made it to the World Series.
there was a lot of panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we ended up playing the Yankees. Our seeding was that we ended up playing the Yankees at first, right? And I think we lost like the first game or first 2 games, and then we came back and won that series. So and we ended up winning the series. So that's the only reason I'm bringing that up is you never know. I mean, same thing in baseball, right? That's why they play the games.
That's why they play the games.
Let's just get in
lot
the
of
playoffs.
games.
Yeah, let's just
A
get
lot of games.
Yeah, a lot of games. So yeah, we just got to get in the playoffs. So I just wanted to bring that up. Kudos to our Tigers because at least they're still ahead. Okay. And it looks like they're going to be in the playoffs. I also wanted to just bring up, and I heard this before, but now that we're getting closer to hockey season, NHL time, that they revealed the new. This is a centennial year for the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Did you know that? So they revealed the new centennial logo that's going to be on their jerseys or whatever. It looks pretty cool to me. I mean, it's still the wing, it's just
Yeah.
it's like a wing on steroids, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it or whatever. But yeah, check it out. You got time, Google it or whatever.
Supersized wing.
and it's not a chicken wing.
No, it ain't no chicken wing.
But no, I just wanted to bring that up, man. How we doing on time?
We got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
This time, it's a wrap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
45.
Well, I think it was great taping like we always do, And I want to give a shout out, as we always do, to the Knot, where we do our taping. And a big shout out to
Hooper Marketing.
Hooper.
Formerly W.A. Hooper Marketing.
Yes, Hooper Marketing.
Yes, thank you.
And the Doc for everything that you do, sir. And we appreciate all of our listeners. Anyone that
keep
listens,
liking, subscribing. We appreciate it.
Yep. And where can they catch the show,
Spotify,
Mike?
YouTube. Keep those subscribing to YouTube. We appreciate it. Like and rate us on Spotify. We appreciate you all.
And Mike, if someone wants to get a hold of you,
call or text 586-291-2652.
Dave Underwood, 248-219-3457. Call, text, or you can Google Underwood, David Underwood.
That's right.
Until next time, fellas.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.